Blood.
Marines or sisters because that's too much work.
Blood.
Okay, I'm.
Bored.
Okay.
Let's go
He's
eat the mortal.
Quite. Perhaps you should eat the Emperor's children. He serves much better as food than as.
Let's roll to eat the mortal.
Oh yeah, Dempsey, have you been recording this entire time here? Nice. Free video of pre-session bullshit.
Yes.
Yes. Just roll. Make a test. Just make a test.
We'll count it as grappling, so that's unarmed, so we'll go weapon skill.
I was going to let you do it if you made literally any test. How the fuck do you fail that badly? You got a 96! I would just like to point out that it literally doesn't matter what the fuck you have. A roll of a 96, I believe, is an automatic failure. It's like a 96 to a 100 is automatically you fail the fucking test. You have now eaten your own tongue.
Now.
You did not get any of his meat into your mouth, you just ate your own tongue.
Now let's do a strength test to rip him in half with my bare hands.
Congratulations.
I have now ripped him into several pieces. You rip his hand off his arm after I've already ripped his arm off. Now, what do we roll to eat him?
Yes. Make a test. Make any test. If you make it, you eat him.
You know what?
If you do not,
just-
you still eat him.
If I'm reading this wrong, I'm just gonna spend. Well,
Congratulations,
okay,
you have eaten your own tongue again.
Well, okay, I'm not sure if
Alright, what was that, Trip?
Right. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, but I'm just gonna spend 800 points to just bump up my psi rating twice. Yes.
I have.
It takes 1,000 experience to do that once.
Really? I thought it would be 400 because it's something I'm aligned to.
No, that was a question, because you have 1,000 experience points to spend.
No, I said
800. He wants to spend 800 to do it twice.
Ah.
Yeah, 400 per rating, apparently, if I'm reading.
Alright. Well, regardless of whether or not that's actually how it works, I'll let you do it.
I did not want to eat the tentacle arm. That's whenever we get into combat, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that because he ran away and the demon was like, fuck you!
We have successfully.
Oh, by the way, when the demon takes control, you then have to, you then proceed, you have to charge into the biggest, scariest thing there. Because corn. You have to not only actively charge into the combat, no matter how unwinnable it is, you have to charge towards the biggest thing there. I do believe that his claws could actually kill the Dreadnought. Let me just...
My demon is OP.
Let's see. His demonic claws do 1d10 plus 13 with a penetration of 4. and he attacks twice with them
We must.
because it's one per arm.
We must.
He
We
chucks
must
it back
roll,
at you.
fella. The mortal has been successfully killed and eaten.
Okay. It is his soul. It persists. It has become the machine spirit.
Then there is only one logical thing to do.
Eat the lightning. You must eat the lightning. You must eat the machine. Okay, are we actually ready to begin now?
I roll
Yeah,
strength
yeah.
to rip apart the ship with my bare hands. I succeed.
Okay, get back into positions because we're starting now.
The mortal has been successfully eaten.
And magically, he just reforms.
Heresy.
Out of the tentacle spawns another Dimitri. Okay, seriously though.
Okay.
Just remember that you've only got one left for this session. And it should be fine. Okay, are you recording then?
Begin.
Alright,
Hooray.
to recap from last time, the Night Lord with the multi-melter managed to hit a Terminator's reactor core, setting off a massive explosion. Which killed the rest of the Terminator squad. It totally wasn't a DM misreading a rule, and damaged the Thunderhawk. So it's currently grounded and cannot provide air support. The Night Lord squad and the Apothecary are remaining in the hangar to fortify it, whilst the pilot of the Thunderhawk repairs it. Dimitri decides to scavenge for a fighter that he can use to provide air support.
I thought the Night Lords ate him. Perhaps I'm just misremembering.
You received a vision for the future.
Night Lord was eaten with a side of rice.
Would you like to continue having Kian Arandax, the Night Lord, in your party? Or would you prefer him to stay? Okay.
We shall have the Night Lord assisting us.
The Night Lord grumbles to himself.
I laugh.
The Night Lord looks at you and suggests that we get a move on. I told you to just remember that you only had one left. Fuck. Okay.
In my head, you still look like Eidolon. Okay, so
Threes.
where
Okay.
are we
Back
going?
to the city map here.
Ah.
I will actually move the banner over. Okay. Backspace. Because you guys are... Yeah. Okay, you guys are about here. In the right hangar. Where would you like to go in the city? So in order to do that, you would need to go here, then up here, then this way, then this way. Because it's not just a straight line.
What is the other way?
Well, you can also go up through this way, through the port, and up to here to the main street to get
You know
into
what?
this
Maybe
district
the
of the city.
half block. Half
To go
block
through the.
because Main Street sounds like it's gonna be a kill zone.
I
Half blocks.
Did
I
you just say
grunt.
mab blocks?
Too much
Fucking
warp dust.
hell!
Too much warp dust. I grunt. I think we should go through the port. Better fight that way. But if you insist, we'll go through the hab blocks. I guess some mortals will be nice to kill. Make my. It's 2-on-1.
Did.
The
The
Night
Night
Lord
Lord
does
does
not
not
give
care.
a shit. He is less ambivalent than me.
He's just there to tag along to make sure you don't fucking die.
The Night Lord is absolutely bored.
The Night Lord just wants to kill things or be killed. Preferably the latter.
A kindred spirit. The Night Lord understands me.
Mood kindred.
I grunt and just follow.
Alright. Well, the keen-eyed among you would know that I just rolled for an encounter.
Yes, and I noticed it was 8. Since 10 was Terminators, I'm guessing we've got a tactical squad.
Yeah.
I figured.
Sure.
I may as well roll it as well.
Yep, this will be a good map for
Somehow, somehow I actually give a shit long enough to see them.
this. Nice.
Also, I guess because we are in combat, we forgot to do this last time, I have to roll willpower, isn't it?
Yes, let me just set this up real quick first, okay?
You don't know about that yet.
Oh boy.
You got an 8 again, so 8 tactical marines?
No, it's... You will face, like, 5 tactical marines.
That's
I'm
fine.
rolling for their weapons. Guess what an 8 is? Yes! uh... That's fairly standard, actually. Alright. Just bring up these fucking sprites. Holy shit, your sprite is fucking small for this. Let's just shrink you down a little bit more. There we go.
That makes sense.
Okay. Make everyone that size while I... And because you got the Angels of Vengeance last time, you get the Angels of Vengeance this time. Because they are now the ones in the city.
Hmm. They won't notice. I'm sure.
I can't edit. I can't edit the size.
Yeah, I can't edit and make my guy bigger.
Oh, okay. That the same size? Yeah. There we go. Copy. Paste. Leap up is to get off the ground when you're prone. No.
And you just use climb? Isn't that athletics?
Yeah. You can either use acrobatics to try and jump up there, or you can use athletics to climb up there.
Ooh, I've got... My athletics is pretty good. Athletics is strength, isn't it?
Pretend that multi-melt is a heavy flamer. Because I don't actually have a... Because in that fucking thing, there isn't actually an option for just a fucking heavy flamer. For normal Marines.
Where did you get these background things from?
The maps?
No, the Marines.
Oh, it was that chapter generator thing I did with your dudes.
Ah.
It's in Russian. I would just like to point that out.
Yeah, the Russians are huge 40k fans.
Oop.
Well, remember, combat has not started yet.
Alright. Yes, you guys get the first move on them.
Okay, well, if we're officially in combat, I suppose I'd better start willpower. Okay, I remain myself.
Oh,
Pity.
you did that wrong there.
Oh, what am I supposed
It's
to
the
do?
demon that needs to roll a minus... Let me just check what that was real quick. Yeah, a minus 30 willpower test on the demon.
Gorashal. Willpower. Minus 30.
He does
Failed.
not manifest.
Okay.
That would be deceive. Let me just grab a fucking piece of paper.
These
The
sons of
Angels
the...
of Vengeance, you fuck nugget!
They are specifically known for being suicidal and not running away. Anyway. I am going to wait around behind this cover for them to get closer. Well, we get the first turn, but you've used half your action to get up the top, so you can get a half turn aim. That's the next.
Do you wish...
next
You should
shooting.
probably brace your heavy weapon if you're using your autocannon. So you don't incur a minus 20 to fire it? Okay, so you have a 45-degree arc, which is basically the entire fucking alleyway.
Alright,
Alright.
as I said, I'm hiding behind this dumpster waiting for them to get within sword range.
Alright. Are you... What shall you do, Dagon?
I'm thinking, damn it, sheesh.
Also, remember there's the Night Lord with us.
I kind of forgot he existed for a second. I should probably make an actual sprite for him at some point. He's there now. He has a jump pack, so he doesn't actually need to... Yeah, whatever, he's just up there. Fuck it. I don't care right now. Alright.
Okay, I did the boon of Zinch. to power myself up a bit.
Mhm.
And I believe that's now I'm gonna have to calculate damage to myself because that's how the thing goes. Because that's literally how the power works. Because I hurt.
Anyway, we'll just let him decide
Well,
that.
we're setting up, so might as well.
Well, it's
Okay,
more or
one-
less good to go right now.
Okay. No, that's 2 plus 9 damage.
9?
It's a D5. My new psi rating,
Ah.
and I used a D10, so which again doesn't go through my toughness and armor because yeah, it's when it gets crazy.
Well, you spent your advantage of surprise getting into position. They move down the corridor somewhat. And then they realize that you're there because they see a giant purple and gold man on top of a building.
At least have them roll awareness. At least have one of them roll awareness.
Yeah, I was I was making a joke. He fails.
Wow.
I was making a joke because there's the fucking Emperor's children in his ostentatious purple and bright gold armor on a building. I guess it could be worse. You could be an Imperial Fist wearing a camo cloak.
Oh, these angels of vengeance do not bother looking up. It's great.
Okay, everyone roll initiative. They get a -2 to their initiative, whereas you guys get a +2 to your normal ones.
Oh, yes, I
Yeah.
have to click me and then... I have to click me and then
Initiative
roll
is you
initiative.
click your sprite, and then you scroll down in your character sheet and click initiative.
That's 11. I rolled a 1 on my die. What?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
because...
wait.
No, we've got +2, haven't we?
Yeah, wait.
And they have -2. So they've got 10, I've got 10, Dagon's got
I
11, and this Vicious has got 9.
And
How's
no, that is for the Night Lord.
Oh,
Oh,
so the Night Lord
has
goes
14.
first.
Well, they have to roll them themselves first.
And they get a 5.
So they're completely...
Wouldn't that mean
Oh,
they're not
they're
blind?
so...
They're just we just jumped them.
Yeah, to be fair, they're not really expecting you to show up behind them.
Nice.
Because keep
Okay,
in mind, they have a
so
heavy flamer. And they're marching that way.
it goes the Night Lord, the Thousand Sun, me, the Emperor's Children, and then the Angels of Vengeance. I will vox to the Emperor's Children and say, take out the heavy weapons first. I say, Night Lord, target their dangerous member first.
The Night Lord will throw a frag grenade.
Oh, that's not a stupid idea. I thought he was going to charge down there and attack them with his chainsaw.
I mean, that is the second thing to do. somehow manages to miss. Yes.
He just like baseball pitches overarm and it goes 200 feet past them.
Let me just see something here. Strength bonus is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. So that goes to there. He was not even in range to actually hit them. So he, alright, so let's see, it goes there. And, yeah, he doesn't, yeah, he just misses. They go last anyway. I'm pretty sure they would know you were there if you shoot them with a fucking autocannon. Alright.
Who's next?
Next is you. No, next is Dagon.
Okay.
Alright. Go on, Tizkin. Show them what you're made of.
Sorry, yeah.
It is the calm before the storm.
The Thousand Sun is less talkative than a member of the Alpha Legion. Wait, you use Boon of Zinch again?
Whoops, wrong one. Sorry. Oh, I thought I was doing Doombolt. Wait, how did I? No, wait. I don't have Smite. I have Doombolt.
Doombolt is better than Smite.
Doombolt is basically the Chaos version of Smite.
And now,
Oh crap! For some, I should have probably just.
time to spin.
Okay, that's
You spin me
62
right
out
round,
of
right
1
round,
degree.
round.
I'm trying to do math here. I still need to bring out the numbers, so maybe you stop singing. Two degrees of success for with a doom bolt.
The chant continues.
Okay, and what does that actually mean?
I am on the fourth legion.
That's 2 attacks.
Alright, and how much damage do they do?
Fuck you, Kroger. Fuck you,
7.
Forks.
1d10 plus 7 with penetration of 8.
1d10 plus 7 and a penetration of 8?
Yes. What the hell? Okay, forgot to put that would be that one is 10 and the other would be
Nice.
so yeah, 10 and a 10 and a 13. I forgot to put the plus 7 at the first one. Yeah.
Fuck you,
All right.
Golog. Fuck you, Hardcore. Fuck you, Mortel.
Do they just hit the body, or do they follow the normal where you hit rules?
I don't I'm not entirely sure, to be honest.
That'll just go
Fuck
as
you,
if they hit the
Shantu.
body.
Fuck you, Torimo. Fuck you, Forex.
So yeah, so I'm gonna hit the heavy weapons guy twice with two dew bolts. That, well, you see the damage there. The first.
Alright, let me just see how much wounds he actually has left.
Fuck you, Perturabo.
So 10 and 13 is
Alright.
just
Fuck you, Volk. Fuck you, Kane. Fuck you, Yurtel. The litany of curses shall continue.
He made two
that-
attacks with it. I'm just trying to fucking calculate fucking shit
yeah. It's
in my
really
head.
hard. Yeah, maybe if people would shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, because some Marines could speak Eldari.
I think you did
technically-
3 damage.
What?
technically all of them were bastards.
Wait, penetration of 8.
Space Marine Power Armor has 8 armor all around, except for the body, which has 10.
Oh. And then there's their toughness.
Yeah. So I think you, I think you did 3 damage. Because the second one, with a penetration of 8, brings the total down to 10, which exceeds that by 3, so that's 3 damage, and the other one is...
Negated.
Yeah, you did 3 damage.
At least there. Does it do any, like, stagger or anything to it?
I don't know. Does that do anything, or is it just like a bullet? Sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And nope, it's just pure damage.
You know, I'm starting to think that the psychic powers in this game are kind of underpowered.
Well, maybe
Fuck
it's
you,
because
Jagatai
part of it
Khan.
is I rolled very low. Well, it was a D10 and I rolled a 3. And
Yep.
That is-
well,
yeah.
the next one is I rolled a 6, so
Yeah. It is now your turn, Dempsey. Oh yeah, it
Yes.
is. I've had those fucking dyslexia.
Actually, no, wait. No. You before that.
Yeah, it is. His is 10, Dempsey's is 9.
Yeah, so it's me, then him.
His turn. Yes, okay.
Okay. I'm going to box to the Emperor's Children. Target the heavy weapons. I'm going in. And now I'm going... What is it? 50 feet. It's a bit of a way. What's the charge range?
Check the handout. Charge. You need to move at least 4 meters there. I know there was another one.
Charge is 15. In the character sheet, it says um,
Your
15.
charge is 15 meters. I'll let you charge up to 30 feet on this, I suppose.
No, they're out of my
And
charge
you would
range.
you'd need to move over here, and then, yeah.
They're out of my charge.
You can run up to them.
Yes, but then they No, I do not have a sidearm or any grenades. I have a sword and shield.
Yeah, no, you don't.
No. I'm going to just have to bunker down.
If you want to try and like run up to that's okay. Apparently, I can't. Oh, there we go. If you want to try and like march up and like run up to here and get behind cover there, you can.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
No, I'm going to charge forth and move into the next thing of cover. Hope you kill the fucking guy with the heavy flamer, and then fight them in close combat next turn.
Oh yeah. Here's a rule I'll let you do since you got a shield.
Yep.
I'll let you have a block reaction where you don't have to roll, but you take half the damage you would have.
Okay.
So instead of having like the chance of like for ranged attacks, this is what this would be for, right?
Yeah, because I
You
can't
don't need to
parry
roll
ranged attacks.
for you don't need to roll for parry or dodge because you probably would fail a dodge, and you can't parry ranged attacks really.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to risk it, you can just hold your shield out and block the fucking
Alright, that's
so you take
handy.
half the damage.
Okay, I charge out into the open behind that thing. Obviously, unless they're fucking blind, they will have noticed someone. They probably haven't noticed my livery
The
yet.
Angels of Vengeance. Oh yeah. By the way, a turn in this game is apparently like 5 seconds. Like
Ouch.
in actual. So they've had about 15 seconds to react now. So at first they were marching in the opposite direction further into the alleyways. After the grenade and the doom bolt hit them, they've and they heard the undeniable crunch of a marine fucking sprinting. They're like, "Oh shit, we've been flanked." And then now all turned around facing you. So yeah.
Well, I'm behind a dumpster, so they haven't noticed my livery yet.
Alright. Roll a hit roll. I had to refresh the page. Okay. There we go. Yes.
Yeah. And is it braced? So does he get anything for it?
It's braced, so you don't have to take it at a -20. Oh, if you want, you can make a. Let me just. Well, you can, but you just wouldn't be able to fire this turn. If you want, you can make a semi-automatic attack where you do the 3-round burst. It says it is half an action. You get a +0 to your ballistic skill, but you get an additional hit for every 2 additional degrees of success. Alright, so you'll make a standard attack. Yeah. Oh, with that thing, that's more like point fucking blank. Standard. Semi-auto is the you make multiple attacks. So when you go to rate of fire, right, you have the single, you have the semi, and then you have the full. It can't do full auto.
Well, it depends on degrees of success.
Up to you. I want him dead.
No, you get an Dempsey. You get
Additional shot for every success.
for every 2 successes there. Degrees. Just roll. I'd laugh, you fucking miss. You fucking missed! You missed by 1! By 1 single fucking point!
Well, hey, maybe you should shut up when other people do turns now.
You
Was
missed
taking a
by
1,000 years.
1 point! 1 point! I would just like to point out that you got plus 10, plus 10, plus 0, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, plus 0, plus 10. Oh. Oh,
Hey,
that was
isn't
beautiful.
there a plus 20 for being in point blank range?
The brace is you don't get a minus
point
20.
blank range. Is this point blank range?
For an
I thought it was
autocannon,
short.
it would probably be, because it's an autocannon.
Or you could just add the what you need to add.
Yeah, so you would just... Dempsey, you may just want to take that and like add the plus 10, the additional plus 10 to that and hit.
It's just we were doing it mentally.
You would change your target to from 78 to 88. Fuck! Yes, and you don't get additional hits because you did not get 2 degrees of success.
Terrifying.
You did 25 impact damage with a pen of 6. Alright, where in the fuck did you actually hit him? That is a 97, so you hit him in the left leg. Let me just...
What's with you and hitting people with the legs?
You get hit in the leg, you must hit in the leg. Alright, let's see how bad you completely fucked this man up. Oh, by the way, you can make a called shot to attack specific parts of their bodies. At like a minus 20. Yeah, but it's also not random, so if you aim for their head and hit them, you hit them in the head. Alright, that was 25 impact damage with a pen of 6. Left leg. He has 2 wounds left. Yeah, he has 2 fucking wounds left.
Also, I'm guessing his leg's been blown off, so he's not really running.
Wait, wasn't that the same guy?
I would just like to point out that on that sprite there, his left leg is bionic.
No.
So that's funny.
Oh wait, wasn't that the same guy hit with the Doom Bolt?
Yes.
Okay, so plus the Doom Bolt and his attack, that's 2 wounds left.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure, because actually, it's their turn now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Wait, no, maybe it is the Night Lord again now.
No, it is
it's
it is
the-
their turn. The Night Lord went first, and he failed with a grenade horribly. All right, 1d4 to see who gets hit, and it's Kiwi.
Yep, I voxed to the Emperor's children. You can't do anything right. Ah, I put my shield up. Raise my shield.
All right, the sergeant will shoot you with a bolt pistol. You are in cover though, so I think it's like a -20 to hit or something.
Yeah. That's half
more
damage.
armor.
Would you say that's heavy cover or light cover? Because you're just hiding behind a dumpster.
I guess light cover. Let's be fair.
Yeah. And he misses. All right. Now it is one of the other dude's turn. He will just shoot. Let's see. It
Probably
is
me.
the Night Lord.
Oh,
-20 because he is a bit behind there. And that is a good fucking hit. Well, when you look at it, it's not really past you. Also, look at his fucking roll, though. 14 Pinafore. Alright.
Isn't that ooh, that's technically a headshot.
No, that would be a 70 because it's the reverse of what you
Oh.
get.
Oh.
So,
Never mind.
yeah.
oh, half of the Night Lord dies.
That would be grand.
I will loot his body for his bolt pistol and grenades.
He gets hit in the body.
I do not want a Third Legion bolt pistol. I don't know where it's been.
The Night Lord takes 1 damage.
Okay.
Astartes armor is no joke.
Yeah.
And
Alright,
plus-
let's see who gets hit next. 2, that is Dagon.
Fair enough.
So that would be the third one
I'm
there.
imagining these guys are just firing at what the first shape they see.
No, it's funny because that's the reason why he has a bionic leg.
Nice.
And he misses. And let's see who the last one hits. And it is Kiwi again. Wait. Is that the heavy flamer?
Can he shoot? I thought he was like screaming on the floor.
He's got 2 wounds left, but his leg was not blown off.
Oh.
Because it was not a critical hit. Yeah.
He doesn't get concussion or anything?
Ah. Yeah, it doesn't have the concussive rule. Yeah, there is the concussive rule.
If I burn to death, my soul is going to kill you.
uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is not the heavy flamer. That's the other guy with the bolter.
Oh, yay.
I think the other one can only hit you, though. Minus 20 because that is a fuck ton of blocking. And he misses. And the last one has the heavy flamer, which 30 meters. 30 feet is you are actually out of range.
Oh, hooray.
So yeah, he'll just spend his action running over here. Alright.
Jogging.
He's there then. uh,
I vox to the squad. I live, but you better make sure you kill them.
Alright, well, it is the Night Lord's turn now again. Or should we re-roll for initiative? Because I think you actually have to re-roll initiative at the end of the turn.
Rightio. Oh, click my character first. Aramos Graphile. Initiative.
I think that just 8 this time.
8.
Yeah. 8. Corn wills it.
Corn wills me to go and kill things.
The Night Lord also has an 8. Holy shit.
14. So goes the Thousand Sun, the Emperor's Children, me,
Wait,
and then a Night Lord.
wait.
But we have to wait for the others first.
How do I have a 15 and yet that can't be right? How was I for? Oh, I rolled a 7. Okay, wait. You rolled a 10, so I have a 4. The hell?
Because it automatically adds your agility bonus.
Oh,
So
wait.
you have doubled your agility bonus there, because, yeah.
Oh, so it's 11. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, so he has an 11.
My bad.
So it's now... So now it's Dempsey, Trip, then the 2 melee characters are at the same. And now for the Angels, as they no longer have a -2. And oh!
So
Dempsey go, because then they get to go.
you better fucking kill the Heavy Flamer, or I will kill you.
Congratulations, you are not a complete fucking failure. If you somehow manage to miss that with a target of 98, you should just stop using a fucking autocannon. Because, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure you actually need to roll for damage. He's definitely just going to fucking die. Actually, no, roll for damage to see if you get a critical. Because if you get a critical, something absolutely spectacular can happen. Oh shit, I think you actually did. You got a critical hit?
Oh, wow.
Roll a d10.
He explodes.
Yes. Alright. Injury. Alright, and that was a 66, which hits the body.
Ooh.
Let's see, what is the 8 for an impact to the body? Eight. The force of the attack ruptures several of the target's organs and knocks him down, gasping in wretched pain. The target suffers blood loss and suffers 1d10 permanent toughness damage. So yeah, basically you exploded his internal organs.
Good.
And he is
He
dead.
is dead. I laugh and hope his lost soul is eaten by demons.
Okay, now it's the 4 remaining guys' turn.
Alright. His brother standing next to you yells in rage and aims directly for your face. And he hits.
Has he hit his face?
Oh, and that was a critical. Oh, and oh. I think I might have just killed the Dempsey. Because that was a critical hit to the head, and it rolled a 10 on the critical. Oh yeah, you can try and dodge. I completely forgot about that rule. I would laugh if you fail. 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 You
You know, this is what you spend infamy and fate points on.
see how much damage that actually did to you, shall we?
Oh.
Alright, so that is 12 minus 19. So that is 7 damage, but it was a critical hit. Legion bolt pistol. Because they're Astartes, they
Legionnaire?
can't use human bolt pistols. It's the distinction between the Astartes pattern stuff, because they were made for the legions, and the normal human stuff. Anyway, let's scroll down to the explosive charts for the head, shall we? Alright. Oh.
You might need to start rolling for a Night Lord character. He's dead.
So, since it was a 10, it says as above, so I have to read for number 9. And the target ceases to exist in any tangible way, entirely turning into a kind of crimson mist. You don't get much deader than this, except such is the unspeakably appalling manner in which the target was killed, that any of the target's allies who are within 2 meters of where the target stood must take an immediate challenging willpower test or spend their next turn fleeing from the attacker.
But that's the Night Lord.
Lascivious voice is dead. Good call. But you are now knocked on your fucking ass.
Half your head's missing. You look like Eidolon. You're probably going to be screaming for a while.
Can I just have my turn now?
Oh. That was for Lascivious, my bad. I had your character sheet open. Not mine. Apologies. I don't think, yeah, that sounds about right. The Night Lord runs. Yeah.
General Vox, coward! Weakling cur!
Alright, Dagon, you can you can go now.
What about the others? Because
I'll just do it one after the other. Like every other turn is an enemy turn from now on, because I think that'll be easier and better. Oh, it wasn't a bolt pistol, it was just a bolter. Oh no, the bolt pistol can't reach you. He's out of range. Oh, that was very fucking unfortunate.
We need to shove his ass inside a dreadnought.
okay, so does that mean I have 6 degrees of success?
Yes.
Okay, 6.
Actually, I think that's 7.
No, I think the first degree doesn't.
Yeah, because you have the initial degree of success for passing, and then you have the +5, and then another +1 for some reason. So yeah, you have 7 degrees of success.
No, we don't know who he's targeting.
It was that guy.
It was the one that was directly in front, by the way. Because it was the one that was standing next to the heavy flamer that you killed.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All that with a penetration of 8.
So all of this damage is on one person with a penetration of 8 each time?
Yes. I can, but the thing is, I'm not sure if I can spread it, but I'm just making sure this guy's dead.
What's the movement?
Okay, so
Are they still out of my range?
no, okay, the first 1, 2.
No, if he's dead, then am I just in
3,
range for that guy?
5. That's 7 damage to one guy.
Wait, how is all of that 7 damage for one dude?
Well, each of them are their own individual hits, so full armor and toughness mitigation on each hit. And
That was after your headshot.
I was doing fettered. So it's only a psi rating 3.
That's what I did last time.
One of them was the critical though.
Okay, so let's get damage underway, see if this guy's alive or not.
One.
So it's 7 damage to one dude.
Yes, one of them was a critical roll though. It was a 10 out of 10.
Does that follow the normal critical thing?
It doesn't say. I mean, it is energy damage. So do I just roll a d10 for
Yes.
a 7?
And I'm assuming it just hits the body again because it doesn't actually specify or something.
Yeah.
Alright. The intense power of the energy attack cooks the target's organs, burning his lungs and heart with intense heat. The target is stunned for 2d10 rounds and suffers 1d10 permanent toughness damage.
Nice. Alright. I'm guessing it's one of their turns again?
14. He's stunned for 14 rounds.
It practically would be a mercy kill. You could just walk up and cut his head off.
Dude just fucking dead because of how much damage that was? Alright, well, the space... Did you spread the damage out across the squad, or just for one dude?
One
Just
guy.
one.
Alright, so that one takes 7 damage then?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
that's...
Okay, so this map is actually a bit different because it seems to actually be mostly in scale with the dudes. So the whole using the just feet thing doesn't really work very well. But yeah, the sergeant's going to charge Kiwi.
Good.
He's got a power fist.
Okay, so what does he need to roll, and can I parry?
You can parry or dodge.
I'm going to parry.
Charge. Let me just see how that works again, because I have it written down here. Alright. Yep, plus 20 to the weapon skill then. Alright, gotta see if he actually hits first, because of course you do.
Mm,
And he does.
he does. So parry with, was it plus 20?
Plus 15.
Now just checking, so I don't have to actually put the plus into it, right? I just need to write
No.
15? Okay.
Wait. No,
Cool.
I don't think.
Ooh.
I can't remember. You failed.
Oh.
You failed your parry apparently by 1.
I'm annoyed, but oh well.
Alright. This is gonna hurt.
Quite probable. If he kills me instantly, I'm ending the record and burning this server to the ground.
That is 39 energy damage with a penetration of 9.
Oh, I'm instantly dead. Fucking, I hate you.
Uh, Here's the thing. I'm going to just bring up the power fist real quick. Oh, this is how easily you're actually supposed to die. Because 40k. The fact we managed to survive that long in Only War was complete and utter bullshittery luck. Because it says, Chain Fists and Power Fists double the user's strength bonus when adding to melee damage.
Yes. Yes.
I'm probably gonna need all of them.
What's our health again? Oh yeah, because of the threat.
I think a
I had
new rule is
21.
that I shouldn't be the GM anymore
21.
for
Just roll it.
for anything.
He did. He did. He did.
I'm getting
It's
pissed off, so just roll. Let's keep going.
Um.
I'm trying to calculate how much damage that actually does there. I think he hit you in the leg with the fucking power fist.
With you and legs. You have some sort of leg fetish. Laddie has some sort of bit of
95
leg
is the left
fetish.
leg.
He's got some sort of leg fetish. What a weird person. I think you secretly want some lassie to hit him in the leg with a golf club.
The fuck? Yeah, that took away all your health.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would recommend doing that.
Yep.
Okay. I guess it's another Space Marine's turn because the Night Lord failed his willpower test and ran away, which makes sense because Night Lord. You're on the ground bleeding to death. Oh yeah, you've got 1 health left. This is... I don't like this. Well, here's the thing with you guys playing as a... Here's the thing with you guys playing as Astartes, real quick. Yes, in just 1 second. If you guys were fighting guardsmen, they would literally do no damage to you with 90% of their weapons. Yet with Astartes, they can kill you in 1 hit. I was going to fix the roll, and then I kind of didn't. And I was like, well, shit. I don't think I should be allowed to be the GM. Would you
With
like
massive
to? Would you
negative
like to make a
penalties.
called shot and aim at the back of his head? Minus 20, but you can negate it with other stuff. The fact that you're at short fucking range, point blank and shit. Yeah. No, the shooting is the half action. No, you can do the half. I'm gonna let you do the half aim because you're aiming at a specific target and stuff. So yeah, you can just yeah. No, it automatically does it if you put in called shot. And minus, which you did not, but as a minus 20, you still hit. So you hit him in the head. Roll damage. All right, that he has 7 wounds left. That's because that was a critical hit and got the maximum on a critical hit roll. Uh, I guess one of the dudes with a bolter will shoot at Dagon. I don't really like this game. I don't like how this is going. I should not be allowed to be the GM. I should not be allowed to be the GM anymore.
Wait, how do you have a? How does he have a? How does he have a 75?
Space Marines have a ballistic skill of 45. That was half aim. I forgot to put in the minus 10 for the light cover there, but it still would have hit.
Yeah.
And it's a single shot, so yeah.
Okay. I actually have an ability for this.
And that's a headshot, too. Because headshots are every 10. I think I have too much luck with the dice rolls to be the GM. I think you mean like a minus fucking 30. Oh god. This is awful.
No, he's ran off. He's abandoned us completely. He's gone.
Well, you see, it hasn't returned to his turn yet.
Let me wait. I got an ability for this actually.
Okay.
No. I box back.
Okay, a new rule is that I shall never be the GM ever again.
Does remove all the challenge.
Yeah, that's the problem. Because guardsmen, most of their weapons literally don't do fucking diddly dick to you. Yeah, that doesn't happen in this game, though, because game stats.
Oh.
That's not how that works.
Okay,
You aim for the
Anyway,
head.
so I take the 13 damage to the freaking head. I rolled a 99 on. I rolled a 99. That's literally the. Thank goodness it's better.
Alright, so how much damage do you take there?
You're 13. Let's see. Okay.
You
Wait.
take the entire 13?
Wait, let me see here. That's a penetration of 4, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's 1 damage.
Alright.
Literally 1 damage.
Yes, instead of 21.
Okay, moving on.
Alright, let's see, see if he can use his jump pack to just jump into the, melee combat. Oh, look at that, he actually manages to do it. Whee, boop. To be fair, Night Lords are cowards.
It will never stop in my soul. I should just let Gorashal possess me completely.
You know what? If you want to, you can. Fuck it, I don't care anymore, because, yeah, otherwise I think one squad of Space Marines is gonna fucking kill you all.
You know what? I don't.
Oh, and he misses with the chainsword. Fantabulous.
Yeah, why can't you
Okay.
roll why can't you roll like that for them?
I don't know! Because my luck is simultaneously set to 1 and fucking 10 at the same time.
Did I? Oh, no, I didn't get a turn because my turn was burning my fate point.
Yeah, because the sergeant charged you, which means that he made the attack. You failed your parry, and then you almost fucking died instantaneously. Yes.
Yeah, no, he killed me. He took 21 fucking wounds in one hit. Also, when you watch this video, you will see my art in MS Paint. And let's just say there's a lot of swear words.
I doth not blame thee, and I should not be the GM. I should just be a fucking story consultant. Do you really want me to do more of this bullshit?
You do know we're going to last like 10 minutes, so we may as well just crack on.
Alright. Who would like to go next? I don't fucking care about initiative anymore. Alright. I would laugh if you fucking miss. Congratulations, you hit. Now do a damage.
How is
Yeah. He's alive still. Okay.
13.
Okay. One of the Space Marines with a fucking bolter is going to shoot the Night Lord. How many degrees of success is this? Is that 3?
uh 2?
Because there's the initial one, and then there's the +2 for every. Yep, that's a 3, and that is 2 hits because that was semi-auto.
I believe that might just be no damage.
The fuck? Wait. How? Yeah, no, I don't have the luck to be the GM effectively because I just rolled for 2 hits on damage and both of them were minimum damage and did nothing. To my character. Yes, it is! The fuck? Who wants to go next? Yeah.
I'll just go.
Can you please kill them?
I'm just going to charge. I don't care anymore.
I don't either.
I was busy researching wombats, is how much I don't care. My professional GM friends are too bloody busy.
See, the narrative I created is fine, but the combat encounters are utter bullshit. Either that or I need a better fucking randomizer instead of, hey, you're almost guaranteed to hit something.
Okay. I rolled charge. I succeeded. I am in combat with this fuckwit. I
Okay,
have
make
one
an attack.
wound, my leg and gut are bleeding everywhere. The demon is telling me that I should just give up and become a bloodthirster. I'm going to cut someone's fucking head off. Hopefully this guy. And then I'm
Alright,
going
roll
to
damage.
torture that fuckwit on the ground.
26 with a pen of 6. Let's see. Where did you hit him? That's 57, which is a body. The pen of 6. He's dead, I think. If he's not dead, he's almost dead, and I don't fucking care to do the math check. Black. Okay.
I ran
the
my
last
sword
one.
right through his primary fucking heart.
The last one will attack you with charge at you with a combat
I
knife.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I don't even think that can do damage to you, but I don't fucking care. I just think it's funny.
Alright, then roll the charge, go on.
That is a hit.
Character sheet.
It does
Right.
15 rending damage with a pen of 2, and it
Let's wait for parry.
hit you in the right arm.
Now, what?
Oh, and you
Yay!
roll a
73 weapon
D100.
skill.
You destroy his combat knife.
Good. No, he's a space marine. They know no fear.
He's an angel of vengeance, Space Marine. He doesn't give a fuck. It's like, well, time to die. Alright, now you get to attack him back.
Oh, sorry. I'm just
His
I think-
willpower to see if he gives up and runs away to the warp.
Oh, this is such bullshit.
I didn't go yet, but yeah.
And you
somehow
missed.
with a 75 weapon skill, for fuck's sake. Although I am bleeding to death.
You aimed for his face, and because you have a slight limp, your sword goes off kilter by a few inches.
Well, at least he doesn't have a I guess he can fire his bolter at point blank, but he doesn't have a combat knife anymore.
Actually, I don't. No, only pistol weapons are allowed to be fired in melee combat. He does have a bolt pistol. Because standard Astartes gear is bolter, bolt pistol, combat knife.
I don't
Okay,
think
well,
I can do that.
I've just been rolling to see if my I'd hit with doom bolts again, and apparently I do. 3 times.
Oh yeah, do I get hit by that?
Roll dodge.
If I'm killed by the Thousand Sun, then I'm going to be. I'm going to. My soul is going to ask some. I'm going to.
Okay, so what's the 13
Oh wait, dodge.
penetration of 8 due to the 9? Will you stop? Oh, never mind.
Oh, he succeeds anyway.
I managed to magically dutch out the way, half dead.
The last
anyway,
dude's dead. I don't fucking care. Little fucking delete. He is deleted. Gods. Oh yeah, he's stunned, so he's a helpless target. You literally don't need to roll. He automatically hits. You just roll damage. How the fuck did you manage?
I'm going to
How in the
use-
fuck did you manage to get a 100 there? I don't think you
I'm
know how
just
to
going
roll. Maybe I'm the one that should have fucking dueled Dempsey when he was on Fulgrim's personal ass gas. Because apparently I can just kill him in one hit.
I kill him. I rip his fucking head off.
Eh.
One power fist from on my kneecap is enough to kill me.
To be fair, it does 2d10 plus 20 fucking damage.
I'm taking this Dark Angel's bolt pistol and his grenades.
Would you like
Also-
to cut the sergeant's arm off and take his power fist?
I didn't. Yes. I'm going
Okay.
to do that.
Congratulations, you now have a power fist. You will, however, have to discard. You will, however, have to either holster your sword and not be able to use it because you now have a fucking power fist, or discard your shield.
I'm going to holster my sword.
Okay.
Also,
Well, I mean, that's exactly
we
how
still
chaos works.
Both of us still only have one wound. How the fuck are we going to proceed? Should we just go back and ask the Night Lord medic? Just walk back 10 minutes later and go, we need medical help. Also, we need more shit. Also, the warp is being an asshole.
Just 1 second. I've got a thing.
He has to go make a power fist, and he has to go find a way to get us. Can we?
Uh, oh, that's big. So out of the corner, you notice three. You notice 3 men, and behind them is a rather large figure in black power armor.
Well, I will roll awareness.
Whenever the image likes to upload.
So I do have the awareness of a brick. Oh, I am actually managed to get a success.
The two of you notice that the two there are that the mortals bear the secessionist badges, and the figure in black power armor is another fallen angel.
Wheezing. I say, brother, I do not recognize you. Forgive me for my lack of recognition, but I seem to be slightly incapacitated.
The Dark Angel looks at you and goes, "Yes, I watched that fight. Apologies for not being able to intervene earlier. If you come with me, there's a safe location up ahead where we can heal you."
Very
And he begs
good,
you to
brother.
follow him.
Who are you, brother?
We can talk more when it is safe. Come. I do believe that we have some spare bionics for you, child of Fulgrim. You say that like you were ever pretty. And then he walks off.
I am going to. I'm going
Actually,
to
I have
spit.
You know what? I have an Alpha Legion type of plan now. We see.
Oh, you're going to take the Angels of Vengeance armor.
Yes.
It's not a
What?
stupid
You guys
idea.
didn't- What? You guys didn't think that at all?
No. Well, I may as well drag one of their corpses along. After I spit on the sergeant and the Marine we tortured.
I mean, between
My
between all of them, we might have enough armor to put some.
I feel like if you just kind of switched out some of Kiwi's armor, you could just disguise him that way.
yeah, because it's the same black. It's just the shoulder pads and remove some of the chaotic shit. I imagine they did.
Yes. Let me just.
I just pick up one of the corpses and start dragging it.
Yes. I'm going to go let the dogs out real quick.
That's the sergeant, yeah. I spat on his corpse with acid spit. His head's missing though. Yeah. I like that my grand contribution has been nothing. Weapon skill of 75. I fucking managed to miss the first parry because of bullshit. Instant death. Like, wow. This is shit you'd expect in, like, one of those bolter porn loyalist novels.
Okay, I'm back now.
Like, where the fucking loyalists are, like, OP bullshit, and all the traitors are actually, like, yeah, and all the traitors are, like, just cannon fodder.
What happened here?
I'm accusing this scenario of being one of those pro-loyalist Space Marine bolter porn novels.
Also, the dogs did not want to go outside. One of them does. Okay.
Of course, one I'm dragging as one myself.
Alright.
Before I go, by the way, the remaining two corpses, I'm going to stab their fucking gene seed with my power sword and destroy it. Because I am feeling absolutely spiteful.
Alright. And I shall set up the area here for next time then.
Well, he's part of the Fallen's leading to secessionists, so it's going to be some rogue Majoth or something. Who wants to give you a cyber dong for a forehead or something.
Or it's just a random guard medic that just slaps a bandage on it. It's just a video camera they duct tape to the side of your face. You guys are gonna like the secessionists base though. It's good.
No, it wasn't.
It really wasn't. Oh, by the way, when we reconvene next time, there will be basically a short day-long time skip where you guys can
Yeah.
actually heal.
Yeah.
I'm just going to become a demon.
Oh, I hate the way this campaign is going.
Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I just ended
Yeah.
the recording.